let's go watch some eventing. Welcome back to the channel. Today you're with me and Vic, and we are off to Poplar Park for one of the first events of the 2026 British eventing season. And yeah, we are how far into the journey now? Sort of, it's about 2 hours from us, and I think we've got about half an hour left to go.
We've done about 33 miles.
Yeah, but it's all like wibbly wobbly back roads. You can probably see that we're like jolting about a little bit. It's based in Suffolk. We're actually in Norfolk, so it's not too bad for us. I think it is now our closest. Oh no, we have Burnham in Norfolk, which is in the I think it's in April this year, isn't it? Normally in April.
Yeah, I can't remember. Yeah,
so it's like the weekend after Easter, I think. And then we've got Poplar, and I think I don't know if they have one or two. I feel like they used to have.
There used to be two, didn't there?
Yeah, I feel like they used to have a lot more in this area, and now they're pretty few and far between. But the good thing about Poplar in particular is that because it's at the start of the season, you get a lot of like 5-star eventers there. You know, just obviously warming up, you know, and sort of getting ready for the season, taking young horses, etc. So yeah, we're going to go along today and see how many we can see. This is a first for both of us. I've never been here.
No, I haven't.
I'm trying to think of like how many I've actually been to. Oh,
that would be the sat-nav.
Sat-nav is chatting. She's done well so far, although Vic's sat-nav didn't actually know that a whole road had been moved and thought we were driving through a field for quite a long period of time.
Yeah.
But yeah, so in terms of these ones, we used to have Great Witchingham, which was literally just up the road from us,
on the doorstep. Yeah,
they don't run anymore, but yeah, definitely
also just cool to say that we'd ridden there as well.
Yeah, actually, yeah, we've both done quite a lot of sort of cross-country schooling there. I've done a couple of sort of show jumping, little stuff. Yeah, a little bit of arena eventing.
Although I got eliminated before the cross-country fences.
How did you manage to get eliminated before the cross-country fences?
At the arena eventing.
How?
I fought for my life around the show jumping, and then had to try and jump a wall away from home. And he said...
And he just went, no, not today.
Nah, shan't be doing that.
When was this? Was I there?
It's when we took 5 or 6 horses.
I don't recall this at all.
It was only his second show. First time jumping on grass as well.
Oh.
And I thought, I'll just poodle around the 60 and the 70, and I did not.
Oh dear.
I poodled around half the 60 and I went home.
Oh, that's not a fun day out, is it? Yeah, so it was super, super cool. I mean, I used to hack to Blackwater, which was really awesome. But yeah, so that doesn't run sort of British eventing events anymore. We also had Houghton in Norfolk, which was a 4-star, I believe. That stopped a couple of years ago, I think. But that used to be really interesting, because we used to be able to do... they used to do unaffiliated show jumping, so you got to go and like have all this big atmosphere, and yeah, just do some like unaffiliated like 70-80 classes, which was really cool. But yeah, that stopped a couple of years ago. So yeah, I think we've literally just got Burnham in Norfolk now. So yeah, this one is the next most local one, and we thought, do you know what, we're not doing anything today, let's see how many 5-star eventers that we can spot. I'm hoping there's some food I could do with some like cheesy chips or a dirty burger or something.
I'm ready for a coffee out of a little cardboard cup.
Nice. Yeah, and we're just going to have a little stomp round and see what we can find. So yeah, see you in a bit. So Vic and I here, we've arrived. We are currently watching some of the warm-up. Already spotted Bobby Upton, Harry Mead, Tom Jackson, just star-studded. Austin O'Connor. Going to go watch some show jumping in a second. Was a bit surprised about the £15 parking. Not that I begrudge it. Like these places have got to make their money. That was a bit of a surprise. I think when I went to Little Downham last year, I don't think we paid. So that's why it was a bit like, oh, okay. But yeah, no problem at all. Vic's got a coffee.
I have.
How much was your coffee? What did I set you back?
$4.50. Vanilla latte.
Nice.
Not too bad.
And there's a man here selling cheese. So later.
Good cheese.
So we've tried some cheese, as you do, on a Saturday morning, and we're going to go buy some cheese later. So yeah, time for some more warm-up. Just watched, is it Greenacre's Special Cavalier, written by Caroline Powell, who is related to James.
Yes.
You know, but
So is
I doubt
90% of the population.
That one stopped in a canter this morning.
I told you that in confidence, and that was yesterday. There was a small piece of plastic.
Yeah, well, everyone knows how terrifying those can be.
It could have got him.
Absolutely. But anyway, this one's lovely, and this one actually looks like James a little bit.
Does,
so
yeah.
I'm going to spin you around. Heading off to cross country. Vic is in charge of the map, so whether or not we make it, do we have a map? So whether or not we actually make it home, back to the car at any point in the next few hours, who knows? Anything could happen.
Anything could happen, and we've still got to be able to get the car off the car park.
Absolutely. But yeah, let's see how we go. Love the fact that there's just horses here. Do you think that they're looking at all these ones competing like
Losers.
Yeah, right.
I think we've got a horse coming.
Oh, have we? We're going to get it in between. Where is it?
Here it comes.
There she is. Just Bobby Upton, as you do. But yeah. Anyway, back to my point. Do you think these horses are looking at like, Jesus, you guys have to get up early on a weekend. You have to be kept fit.
And there's a lot of greys out there thinking we haven't had to have a bath.
We haven't had a bath in March, and they're just chilling. I mean, I think they might be winning, guys.
I think they are winning.
So Vic and I are just yapping away, as you do, and just, missed Oliver Townsend and Cool Rosalind doing the last fence, because that's what you do, isn't it?
Just
Yeah, we did that well.
Nobody else here, nobody between us and the fence.
Exactly.
And we were just yapping about food.
Yeah, so we're just going to wait for one more to do the last fence, so that we've seen everything, and then we are going to go get some food and maybe poodle down to dressage, watch a couple of dressage tests.
And head back to the cheese man.
And then head back to the cheese man. We were just saying, it's quite odd, in 2 months' time we'll be at Badminton, there'll be thousands of people and you're tiptoeing to see these horses like Cola and Cool Rosalind and all these kind of big names, and they're just here, just tooting around, and we're literally on the wire, there's no one around us. Yeah, worthy event.
Yeah,
definitely.
Good day out. Ready for food.
What did they say to you? It was
more peppery than normal.
And you just told them that
I'd never met that man before in my life.
Yeah, so she doesn't know what normal is. So
No.
how was the pepper?
I wouldn't say it was particularly peppery.
Oh, okay. Like an adequate amount of pepper?
Yeah.
Nice. Maybe Vic likes a peppery
Peppery steak pasty.
Yeah. Did you what would you have another one?
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Probably not now.
Not right now, no.
Not right now.
And what would you score it out of 10?
Oh, it was up there.
Yeah.
I want to give it a 10.
Yeah.
But that could be because it was
10.
Hot food on a cold day.
Yeah.
And I didn't spill any gravy down myself.
It did look very good. I had
How do we
a
get
double.
through?
Oh, I had a double cheeseburger, which was very good, but at the same time, it was too much, so I couldn't eat all of it. But yeah, it was very nice. But it was, I think it was $13.50, I think.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, or £14, I think, or £13, something like that. Yeah, it wasn't too bad. And then we spoke to a very enthusiastic cheese man. There's a little tent here selling cheese, and he got very excited about it. But yeah, we'll tell you about that later. But yeah, we just walked into the corner of the car park thinking we could get to the dressage. Turns out we can't.
Seems like we can't.
There is a
Only on cross country?
Yeah. So yeah, we're now going to go and navigate the lorry park, see if we can find the dressage. See you in a bit. Okay, so it is 2:30 and we are now on the way home. Due to be home about 3:45-ish. Yeah, Poplar Park. Never been before. Was really good. Couldn't believe how many professional riders there were. I know we said we were expecting that when we were sort of on the way. But yeah, they were just everywhere. I don't know exactly how we managed to see Bubby Upton about 12 times. But it was everywhere we looked, she just appeared. It was so strange. And then as we were leaving, we were driving through the car park, and there was a bit where the horse crossing was, and we stopped, and she walked past on one of her horses. I put her hand up to say thank you, and both Vic and I just waved at her, and she waved back. So it was one of these things she was just saying thank you, and we thought we were friends. We definitely waved at her. So yeah, it was lovely that she waved. So it's just oh god, why did we wave? But yeah, it was really, really good. We obviously watched the show jumping to start with. We then walked around the cross country course and saw lots of horses doing the intermediate fences, which was really fun. Went and got some food, and then we went and watched a little bit of dressage. Could not find how to get to the dressage. Definitely walked through the lorry park. And
saw Bubby Upton again.
And then we're definitely concerned we were going to get in people's way, and felt really awkward about it, didn't we? So yeah, scuttled through there, found our way to the dressage. One of the things that was really interesting, I think, in this, I think, which I mentioned, is that you just feel like really quite up close and personal with these like big professional riders, in the sense that like you go to like, I don't know, Badminton, Burley, etc., and you don't really get to see them, whereas like we were just stood watching the warm-up, and like they're just having conversations with each other, and you're sort of there, like listening to the conversation almost, not really listening like as in intrusively, but they're just having it, and you can hear them, and you're just not normally used to that, I guess, as somebody who's just a
so friendly
spectator.
as well, aren't they?
Yeah, super friendly. It was really, really good, and you can tell like the people that see each other often. There's obviously like a lot of community involved, even if people don't necessarily live, I guess, close to each other. Something else that was really interesting, when we were watching the show jumping, there was a lady kind of stood next to us by herself, and she sort of commented on, or made a comment on Phoebe Buckley, and I sort of went, oh, like, you know, what a lovely horse, or something like that, and she was like, oh, it's mine. I was like, oh, okay. So this lady was the owner of the I think she owned two that Phoebe Buckley was riding, and she sort of had quite a long conversation with me about it, which was lovely. You know, Poplar Park, I think she was saying Poplar Park's been running for 42 years, and she thinks she's been to all 42 of them, which is remarkable. And yeah, she was just really lovely, and just a really nice kind of, you know,
friendly lady.
Yeah, and it was just a really nice like 5 minutes of the day, which was good. We also bought some cheese, met the most enthusiastic cheese man that I've ever come across in my life, and had about
so many free samples.
How many samples? And the samples were massive. Like, I have eaten more cheese today than I think I have in the last like few months, I would say. But we did buy some cheese. It was from the Ripe Cheese Company, I think it was called. But yeah, it was really cool. I asked the guy who was selling the cheese. I was like, oh, whereabouts are you from? And he said Bridport, and I was like, I don't know. I asked, got no idea where that is. And he was like, it's in Dorset. And as soon as he said that, I was like, oh no, I do know where that is. I've been there. Me and my family went there last year. So yeah, that was a nice sort of embarrassing moment. But he was very happy to talk about cheese and Bridport, wasn't he? Yeah. Which was good. But yeah, overall, really fun day. It does make me sad that we don't have more like events or sort of British eventing events in this area. You know, obviously we've got this one, we've got Little Downham, but yeah, with obviously Great Witchingham not running kind of affiliated events anymore, it does kind of limit us to what we can go and spectate. Oh,
sorry, pigeon.
Did the pigeon survive?
Yeah, he's on the pavement now.
Okay, the pigeon survived. But yeah, it's a bit sad that there isn't more, because it would be nice to be able to go and see one where we don't have to go 2 hours. So yeah, but you never know. Fingers crossed. Maybe there'll be a resurgence of them in Norfolk. Who knows? We have got Burnham in a few weeks' time, and I think that's, you know, relatively similar, and that is very, very close to us, isn't it? So yeah, we will go and see that one. I think it's like the 16th. No, it's before that. 11th of
I have
April.
No idea.
I don't know. Sometime middle of April after Easter. That's all I know. But yeah, and we'll be going to that. Vic, any comments on Poplar Park or your day?
It was just a good day. Nice to be out. Not that far.
Yeah, I agree.
Nice to go somewhere new as well, actually.
Yeah, definitely. It's definitely made me super excited for badminton. Like, badminton is kind of the jewel on, I feel, the spectating calendar, isn't it? And yeah, it's definitely made me feel super excited for badminton. Can't wait. 2 months, and we will be there. Pray for good weather, please. Thank you. We've been talking about that today, haven't we? Because the weather,
and
consistent weather. Like, it's okay if the weather is awful, that's fine. I know I've got to wear a coat every day, no problem.
Fine,
if the weather is sunny all day, I know I've got to put sun cream on. You know, I'll do that too. But it's when it's like, it can't decide if it's sunny or good or
and then you
terrible.
Get those random showers.
Yeah,
you've got to take 4 coats for one day out.
Absolutely.
We don't want that.
Yeah, watch it happen now. I feel like we've just talked it up, haven't we? But yeah, next trip out for me will be the Simon Grieve and Meg Elphick road trip. So that'll be me and Anna going at the end of March. But yeah, I think that's about it for us today. If you've made it this far, thanks for watching. Please hit the like, comment and subscribe, and we will catch you later. Say bye, Vic.
Bye.
See you soon.